Hey everyone, it's Ryan here, and today was another Bulgarian style training day. Alright, it was a good workout, real good workout. The squats are feeling real good, real easy. My first ramp up, I filmed 225. I do one rep, a couple reps of 135, but I'm not gonna film that, it's redundant. I'm looking leaner, like everything is going good with my cut. The only thing I was a little unhappy with was my tendons in my right forearm and bicep are a little inflamed, so we gotta mitigate that. And I felt it yesterday after deadlifting. Um, so I had a little band work in to rehab it. I didn't pull any triples for deadlift today. I'll take deadlifts out for a few days and let that heal. I had a squat. 315 could have sunk it a little bit deeper, but it was fast like a rocket. I'm really loving the squat every day and doing the back down triples. It's bringing a lot to the table. That's my daily minimum, 370. I'm not going to increase this until I can hit at least 3 days in a row. So this is day 2 of hitting this week. And I'm slowly going to increase it. I'm in no rush. I want it to look smooth like this. I mean, we can clearly see that's not a 1 rep max, but it's heavy enough to give the training effect I want. And that's literally the point. I made a video this morning about that. Well, about the 85%. I got to make another video about leaving the ego at the door. This is hardcore coming in squatting every day, and you gotta leave everything in the gym. That's a good way to get buried. All right, back down triples, 315, easy. Sunk them, controlled. Yeah, definitely looking leaner. Look at the hamstrings. But I carry most of my fat in my torso, so it's not surprising. The bench kind of felt a little heavy, but it looked good on camera. I probably don't need to be doing dips on top of the bench press. I did a little extra tricep work. Some banded work, but not the failure. Because don't want to bury my recovery. And I am slow cutting. Adding bench strength is going to be... We could try our best, but I can't make promises on that. We actually going to add a real strength to the bench press. I do have muscle memory to play with, though, because I was a 330 pound bench presser at one time. Now, granted, I was a lot fatter. But there is some muscle memory to play with. This is the 300. You know, everything's paused and controlled. I don't do no bouncing, no half reps. I think that's retarded. Anybody who does this is asking for an injury. Besides, don't count competition. It's a gym lift. Why? I don't know why people do that, but anyway, back to the point. Let's pause. I mean, if it looked better than it felt. Like, it felt heavy. That's good, though. We know that's not a true 1 rep max. That bar speed. All right, back down. The triples felt good. They felt fast and controlled, and I definitely had more reps in the tank. The same thing, nice and paused and controlled. I'm really enjoying the squat every day. But I do have a plan in place when it gets unsustainable, which I suspect it'll eventually get to the point where I can't recover. And I'm just going to do it every other day. Literally every other day. And that could be ran pretty much indefinitely. But we could run with this for a while. I'm having fun. All right, deadlifts. 405 felt super light. The 465 felt a little heavier than it did yesterday. And I noticed a little bit of inflammation in my tendon. In my forearm with where you would get tennis elbow at. That's where it's at right now. So I'm like, I don't need to be straining that tendon right now doing heavy deadlifts every day. That's just asinine. We come in a couple of times a week and get some deadlifts in. Honestly, I come in and just do some back down triples. And even got hit heavy single. I mean, it was smooth. It wasn't all out 1 rep max, not even close. But I didn't feel it during. I felt a little bit after. I'm like, that's it. We done deadlifting. Just slightly. So that's like, you know what? Bodyweight chin-ups are really good for clearing that stuff up, that tendonitis. So it's about, I cranked out 14. Felt real good. I made sure I caught my wrist back slightly and it feels super natural. So I have a plan for the tendonitis. Because the pull-ups actually started doing the pull-ups. It gave me the bicep tendonitis, and I'm prone to tennis elbow. I get it in both arms. I've had it multiple times in my life. And once you have it, it takes like 6 months to heal. So I'm going to try to mitigate before it flares up completely. So I did a little tricep work. I did some bicep curls and some face pulls. And none of these was a failure because I don't want to beat my recovery up doing band work. But we definitely get some blood flow and some lagging muscles and some tendons. Stuff that's prone to get injuries. Elbows and shoulders and stuff. And add a little bicep hypertrophy. Not much, but this will add a little bit. I could stand to have bigger arms, for sure. Help my outreach. Not that I really care. I'm doing this for fun. And the face pulls, I'm big on the rear delt work. I do it pretty much every workout right now. It's really the one thing lagging on this type of minimalistic program is the rear delts. Hamstrings get hit with deadlifts, but rear delts, pull-ups, chin-ups hit rear delts, but not all that good in my opinion. So it ain't nothing to come in and do a set of face pulls. Well, I will see y'all tomorrow for another squat day.